Come in. Thank you for joining us today. My name's Bulamatari. I am joined as ever by the glorious Badger.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today?
Pretty good actually. I had a whole day of nothingness.
I see you also have equal doge.
I does have the woofer in the background.
Yes, I have my wolfer here. What are you painting today? Because that is what we're here for, not for dogs.
I will be painting some Dirty Chaos cultists.
Dirty Chaos Cultist, lovely. I'm going to be trying to get these guys real fucking pretty. These Primaris Marines. Yeah, this one's very muddy at the moment. So I'm going to get him nice and good. And I may try and get another one stuck together. But I'm going to focus on these three, get them as good as I can. And here we are. So I've got me Sergeant with his Plasma Pistoli and his Fisty Fist. And two Spods. One of which I've just dropped.
I was going to say nearly half a squad there already.
Yeah. Nearly, yeah. So anyway, how is everyone at home today? I hope you're all having a very nice day. Let's get back to the painting. We have a Doge just looking at me. When is Mummy coming home? I'm not sure. She will be home soon. Don't worry. Soon. Yes. Right. So, how's your week been? How was your bank holes? How was your Queenie Platter Jubes?
Oh, I was off on Friday, but Friday was recovery day.
Oh no.
Well, it wasn't even recovery day because let's just say I was working on the Thursday.
Okay.
Right? And Thursday night was awful.
Oof.
I left work at 2:15 in the morning.
That kind of sounds sucky.
And then on the Friday, since it is essentially the last day of the girls' bank holiday sort of like week off.
Yeah.
The half-term week.
Yeah.
I went on a magical journey.
Oh dear.
To the local fairground.
Okay. How did that go?
It was fun actually.
Oh, that's good.
I'll admit it was.
You'll admit it.
I'll admit that there was fun. I'm not gonna say I liked it, but there was fun.
Okay. There was fun present at the fairground.
Yes. So I didn't really get the opportunity to recover from my horrible day at work.
No, so you just had to go out and be social.
Social. Hiss
indeed.
Socialness.
Damn. So your weekend wasn't as long or as relaxing as you'd want it to have been, but you had some fun.
I did.
That's good. Yeah, I went over to Warrington to see a bunch of my mates from school.
Bunch of misfits as well from uni.
Not school, sorry. Yeah, uni. Why did I call uni school? That's weird.
Because it's grown-up school.
Yeah, it's grown-up school. School for grown-ups. Anyway, yeah. So I went to see a bunch of people I have not seen in a few years in some cases, and yeah, really lovely day.
I can honestly say that a certain bald Yorkshireman does not look any different from when he actually left university. He is the same. He hasn't changed one bit.
Exactly.
In fact, could it be possible that he became even more Yorkshire?
Maybe his Yorkshire genes are fighting the Lancashire sort of invasive particles in his body, and have made him a proto-Yorkshireman.
He's a primordial Yorkshireman.
So yeah, that was that was like the social aspect of me weekend, and yeah, then we came back and I finished BTA.
Horror.
Yeah, I did the thing that I said I was going to do on my BattleTech advanced run. I got the mercenary review board rating to 1,000, which is the maximum it can go. And yeah, that was how we that was where we took it. So I'm just going to move the camera down for you so you can see me painting a bit. And yeah, it was good. We finished with like a challenge that kicked our ass at the halfway through the game, and we absolutely annihilated it. And Admiral Nibbles has retired.
He's going to sit. He's going to kick back with his multi-millions of sea bills.
Yeah.
And he's just going to chill and not do a damn thing anymore in his giant hamster ball.
Yeah. He's hung up his hamster wheel and he is now just living the life of hamster luxury.
I was just thinking, right? Because the what is it? I think they're called Union dropships. Kind of look like giant hamster balls.
Well, that was the last challenge. It was one of those giant the giant death eggs.
Yes, the Union dropships.
Yeah, that.
So what you're saying is, for the last fight, Nibbles was going back home.
Pretty much, yeah, breaking open a giant hamster ball, and he was going to live in that forever. There you go. It's canon now. It's true. Yeah, I played a bunch of Civ, which I'm sure that Fern will be happy about. It was so much fun, honestly. I've started an evil Gandhi run, so I'm mainlining my way towards nukes, and my religion I founded was I founded warism. So it's a religion founded about war.
Aggressivism.
Pretty much, yeah. And we are currently spreading warism in the only way we know how.
Blowing everybody else up.
Yeah. India colonized England, which was quite funny. A nice bit of irony there. Another little bit of history repeating itself in reverse was World War One was triggered by me invading Germany.
You're throwing out the reverse cards here.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we invaded Germany, and basically that triggered World War One, essentially. And us and Korea are sort of public enemy number one. We have dominated England and Germany, and the Vikings have been destroyed by Korea. And now it's a case of the two superpowers are going to have to go to war with each other. I'm preparing to attack Korea, and that's going to be interesting.
Oh, an arduous fight, unless you have elephants.
I did have elephants, but they're kind of pointless now.
Have they become irrelevant?
Oh! On form today is our badger.
How did you not see me setting that up?
Oh, sir, I salute you.
How did you not see me setting that up?
Oh, that was magic. That was.
Perhaps you let it happen.
Oh, I'll never forget that one.
Like an elephant?
Exactly.
Never forgets.
Blimey, that was good. So yeah, that's pretty much what my weekend's been: drinking, Civ, and BattleTech.
Mine has been non-stop work, essentially.
Oh, you've been working all the bank holidays?
Well, as I say, I worked on the Thursday one. I had Friday. Technically, I had Friday off, but Friday was family time. Family time.
Family work.
So today has pretty much just been. Let's just
relax for a day.
Let's just not move for a day.
Nice. So you playing Noita before? How are you getting on with that?
The same as I am every day. It knows when I want to do something and throws the worst things in my face in order to counteract my willingness to do the thing.
Yeah.
And then it also throws the usual horse crap at us when it decides that it wants to cover the exit from a level with lava.
Oh yeah, that always.
So,
and you have to go through the one over, and it's always when you've got no health.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful that.
It's like, what am I going to do today?
Noita is a very good game, but one that I'm so bad at, it discourages me from playing. I am much more on board with Vampire Survivors. I don't know if you've had a chance to play that one yet.
I've seen, but I have not had a chance to.
Do you know what? It looks a lot simpler than it is, but it is fucking fun. Like, really fucking fun. It effectively, you don't need to shoot. You just need to position your character so that your weapons that auto-fire hit the enemy. But it's ostensibly a roguelite. You can upgrade. You can unlock characters and weapons and stuff.
Is it a running gun or like a weird ass tower defense?
It's a top-down. It's a top-down shooter. You're running around a map basically, and it's a procedurally generated map. The first level is basically square, so you got free range of movement. The second level is more of a side-to-side movement type sort of level.
Yeah.
The fourth level is another square one, but it's got a lot more stuff in the environment. Fourth level is an up and down sort of level, so that certain characters have certain attacks that are good, or at least certain items have certain attacks, and each character starts with a certain weapon, sort of thing. So you can basically pick your favourite weapon and go with that. I have found I unlocked a really fucking good character. And she's got an up and down attack, and it's very good. I'm not going to spoil much for you because if you do go for it, it's very addicting. And it's only like £3 as well, so it's definitely worth getting. I think it's on Game Pass now as well, so if you've got Game Pass, it's free. Go and have a check of it.
I know I don't have Game Pass.
Alright, okay. But no, on Steam it's like £3 or something, so very, very worth a go. I've put way too many hours into it already, and I'm very happy with it. It's a very, very good game. Yes. Right. So what's gone on this week in the news? Basically the biggest sort of relevant news I could find was that PlayStation had its annual showcase. Well, it's technically quarterly, but this was like a E3 replacement service one, so it's kind of the biggest one. And the biggest news is most of their games, the big games, are coming to PC very shortly. Hey, Bilbo Baggins, how's it going, my dude?
Welcome to hell.
Oh, do good sir.
I hope you're having a fantastic time. How's your head? Last time we spoke, you were very drunk after a very successful stream. Mr. Bilbo Baggins, by the way, in chat is a fantastic streamer and does a very good heavy metal show. So if you're into the genre of music that is metal, go check him out. He's a fucking good dude. I believe he's streaming on Wednesday, 8 o'clock, so I'm going to miss that because I've got my multiplayer stream, in which I'm going to be doing Euro Truck Simulator with Stricken. And me and Stricken are going to do a convoy, and it's going to be fucking funny, because we did an offline convoy, just to sort of check out, to see how it works, and oh my god, it was chaos.
Well, that's how you want it to be, though.
Damn it! I always forget something. I'm going to have to use the lid roll I used to blow my nose off. It's fucking shit, so I didn't bring any kitchen roll in. There we
You're
go.
a fool.
I am a fool. I've also not had any sips of the cup of tea that I made just before we started streaming, so it's going to be going cold very fast.
Well, you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
Down one, down one, down one.
It'll still be too hot to do that, yeah. Beerbo says, all good, thank you. Oh, no worries, thank you. Glad you're good. And also, congratulations on that 300. Congratulations on your 300. Yes, you'll be double streaming on Wednesday. Is your regular night, and Thursday is Metalhead Goes Pop Guilty Pleasures. Ooh, fair enough.
Or, as you misspelled it beforehand, with gust.
Yes, with gusts. I may pop in and join you on Thursday if I don't end up doing my own stream. I'm trying to get some Dark Souls out this week, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get a chance to do it. Because I sort of picked that up and then sort of dropped it like a rock when I started doing Civ. I need to get some of that out. No idea what you're talking about. How are we, Badger? Are we all right?
I'm tired, but okay.
Yeah, all good. I'm tired, but for a good reason. I've actually given the caffeine a knock on the head.
He says with a bucket of tea.
That's tea. It's not. It doesn't count. It's slow release caffeine, mate. It doesn't do anything. But I've gone decaf on the coffee, which is usually the only thing that keeps me alive during the day, and I'm struggling slightly today. But it's going to be good for me, for sure.
Damn right it is.
Yeah. So anyway, so the PlayStation Showcase. There is a couple of really good games coming to PC. The most important one for me is a cat game called Stray. And I can't fucking wait for that. It's coming to PC and I want it. I want to be an adorable cat in a cyberpunk city. I want that. I want to have a little cat backpack and explore a little cyberpunk city. That is exactly what I want with my life. And so
I think that's what a lot of people want with their life, because the missus was like, "Oh my god, it's coming out! I want it so much."
Yeah. The Spider-Man game, the remastered thing for the PS5, is coming to PC also. And that is a good news, because that's one of the games I wanted, and it's just one less reason to get a PS5. I want a PS5 eventually, but they've also announced the possibility of a PS5 Pro coming. Well, I say they've announced. Rumours came out about a PS5 Pro.
They've forewarned all the bloody people who are going to buy them all.
I don't think it got actually announced, but I think there has been very strong rumours out about that, and that's sort of that was how I did the PS4. I waited for the Pro, and I waited for the Pro to come to a okay price, and then I went for it, and that was the best way to do it for me, because like by the time it came out, there was a bit quite a decent library of exclusive titles to play, including God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn. I think the Spider-Man game had just come out when I bought it. So yeah. So the only games that I won't be able to get that I want. I mean, I'm pretty convinced that Horizon's going to come to PC eventually. I don't think God of War will, and I don't think that Demon's Souls Remastered's going to come out on PC.
No. The easiest way to figure things out is check to see if there are any other God of Wars on Steam.
I think some of the earlier ones are, yeah.
Then
I don't think that the God of War made for the PS4 was. I think there's a Insomniac's got. Is it Insomniac who did that? Can't remember. But I think they've got like a specific deal with Sony to make it just for their platform. Yeah. Hey, Horizon Zero Dawn is on, but Horizon Journey to the West or something along those lines, whatever it's called. The Forbidden West, there you go, that's what it's called. But that's not out yet. I know, I think that one will come because the last one did. But yeah,
no, it it's not come because they can't just leave a DLC out.
It's not a DLC. It's a fucking game. Forbidden West.
Sounds like a DLC to me.
It's not, honestly. It's a completely different map. It's a completely different story. In many ways, I think it's bigger than the first one because it's like whole underwater sections and like stuff. Whereas you only could swim on the top of the water in Zero Dawn. Also, welcome in Wabla Blam. How are you, my dude? I hope you're having a fantastic evening. And thank you for your stream before. You did your raid just before I pressed enter on the thank you for the stream message, so very much appreciative of the distraction from my work. I always am. I think you and the vegan pork take shifts. As the vegan pork ends, you tend to go live. So I've got like a almost solid day. I need to find a third streamer to take on like the late afternoon shift, but we'll see.
24 hours of just continuous streaming.
Well, you know, I only need it until I finish work, and then I can entertain myself, you know.
Rather true.
Indeed. What about did you actually hit your, speaking of like numbers, did you actually get the number of the beast, or is that going to be like tomorrow's first follower giving you that 666? I saw that coming. I was like, ooh, who's it going to be? Who's going to be the demonic 666 follower? Right, here we go. Right, what do we got here? I'm just trying to tidy this and make it a little slightly less look like he's been covered in shite.
Well.
Oh dear, all the dogs are up now.
Oh, hello.
We're back.
Singing the song of his people. Awoo.
Sorry, the missus just got in, so I just had to have a little chat. Paddy could hear it, I think.
Yep, I can hear it.
Yeah, my mute button doesn't work on Discord. No, you're still one off anyway. Lovely stuff. So tomorrow, I am going to. You need to get the Iron Maiden song "Number of the Beast" ready, and whack that shit on. But the second someone does the follow.
Someone does the follow during his downtime. Instantly starts off the stream. 666.
Right, this is. Fuck this leg back here, so this needs absolutely smothering in yellow.
Mr. Dave.
What's that?
Saw some new release news today for the Warhammer.
I was having a quick gander at that shit, and I saw some Chaos versions of the what they called, the not Titans, the little
Knights.
Yeah, some Chaos Knights are out.
Well, they do have those out, but there are some new updated models for the Imperial Guard.
Oh, don't make me buy more Imperial Guard.
They're bringing back the Kassakin,
Okay.
which they got rid of on like 7th edition, and So they're bringing out a plastic set of those.
Okay.
And they're redoing the Sentinel.
Okay, so it doesn't look so dumb.
Well, it does kind of look more like a space truck on legs. It's got a much more like chunky, boxy appearance to it now, but it does look good.
That's good. I might get one.
And there is a new character.
Oh, who's that?
Ursula Creed.
Okay. A female character.
Yes, a female commando.
Very nice, very nice. What's her deal?
Well, she's basically taking over from Osaka A. Creed, who was the original Castellan of Cadia before the 13th Crusade blew it up.
Alright, so she's Acadian, basically.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Cadia stands!
So yeah, a couple of weeks ago you were saying that Cadia's not had much love lately, so that's good news.
I know that Catachan hasn't had much love.
Oh, okay, yeah, that might be what you meant. That might be what you said, and I've just...
Cadia's got like a big wedge of the story fluff at the minute, so most things are Cadian at this point in time.
Yeah, I saw the Gaunt's Ghosts set is still out, and that was tempting me. But I am now just going to wait for squats to happen.
They've released some more images from those as well.
Yeah, boy.
Called the Iron Kin.
Okay. Oh, shit. Is that what they are?
The Iron Kin kind of look like a...
Because I saw models like to be bought with that name.
Yeah, they're like a robot-y dude. But it's sort of like a brain in the jar on the top of a robot body.
Must have been what I saw then, because they looked kind of like elf-dwarf hybrids.
No, that's unlikely to be those.
Yeah, no, it's a different thing. Oh, Wabble's just reached 666. Oh, Beardbow, are you the evil? Are you the evil one?
Well, he has to be. You know what this means? You know what needs to happen?
What needs to happen?
Celebratory reps, yo.
Oh, god damn it. Your evil laugh. It wounds me, sir. Thank you, Bear, for that serenading me.
It woos you, sir.
It does.
I woo.
Ooh.
Everybody jump in, get Dave to 666 reps.
Oh god, no. I mean, that's mathematically impossible, but don't go anywhere near that, please. I might die. Like, 120 was enough, and like literally for 2 days afterwards, my arms were fucking wrecked.
You gotta keep it up. Gotta keep up that exercise, yo.
Oh dear, mate. It's too late. It's been said. Oh no! People are going to start redeeming them now while I'm finishing this colour. This is what happened last time. Because I don't want to waste paint. Because I'm a frugal scouser. And people are going to punish me for it. Thank you, love.
Oh, again.
I have a can of apple tango for when my cup of tea goes cold. Num num. Because, you know, sugar will work like caffeine, honest. Okay, here we go.
Looks like you might have gotten away with it.
Looks like. Oh.
Or perhaps they're just
she's
saving
a bit camera shy, Beardbow. She doesn't like being on the camera. But yes, hello. Beardbow says hello. Beardbow says hello. Stevie. She says hi. Also, she doesn't know you as Beardbow yet. Okay. I think this one's pretty much done. Okay.
I already have like a big chunk of these guys painted. But I did them trying to make them all very, very individual. Which obviously meant that it took fucking forever to do them.
Yeah.
So I think if I just actually do these dudes to like a standard dirty cultist looking boy.
I mean, it's not as stupid as Bulamatari, dude. My name means nothing to anyone unless you speak a very specific dialect of African. I don't think it's Afrikaans. I think it's northwestern Africa. So one of those countries, which I'm not massively good on the geography of Africa. So, but anyway, in that language, it means breaker of mountains, apparently. But I got it from GTA 2. There you go. It is the name of a punk band that do a song called Taxi Driver, and yeah, it's very good. It's a very good song, and that's where I got it from. Taxi Driver.
You being a taxi driver?
No, it's just on the radio on GTA 2. That one guy in MechWarrior Online knew what it was. Yes, he did. He fucking did. That guy. It's nice when someone recognises an obscure name. Hi, Luke. How can I help you? You're very dog-like today.
You know, I was on a bit of MechWarrior earlier on, and I just kept running into some guy called the Destroyer Pooper.
Oh, nice.
So
that's a very nice name. I don't know anyone. I don't play MechWarrior Online enough to know people's names.
Well, it was just somebody I kept walking into in all of the games that I was playing. He just kept turning up.
Oh, Wabba needs to lurk for a bit. No worries. Thank you so much for the lurk, dude.
Pardon me?
Right, there we go. Lovely stuff. I'm gonna drink some tea. There's still a bit of yellow to do on the this guy's helmet and his chest, but it's a lot tidier than it was. Very nice. I will give you close-ups, don't worry, later on. Ooh, that leg needs doing as well. Right, back to it. Is this the smallest synthetic brush I've got? I know I've got 4. Oh, there's the other one there. Yeah, it is definitely the smallest I've got. Right. Oh, get yourself comfortable. And let's go for the next splodge of yellow. And then I think this splodge should do the rest of the tidying up for this colour. How are you getting on, Badger?
I think I'm getting on good.
Nice.
At this point, I think I should like focus on one dude. We've got the majority of like the base things that I really need down, and now it's just a case of individualizing each. cultists, so it would seem.
I find that like doing one model at a time, just it feels better. I know it's not technically the most efficient way of painting, but it just you can tell that you're actually making progress. Then, if it was like doing all of my models at the simultaneously, like in a proper manufacturing line, I'd still be on sprues right now. And I'd feel fucking grim about it, Whereas now, I kind of got, like, as you say, almost half a fucking squad together. Which is nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
You are doing the Emperor's work.
I am. Getting some Imperial Fists back onto the battlefield. Yes. Is there a game? Alright, here we go. What game that was never released on a system that you have, or, PC basically, would you want to see on, and why?
What's a game that was never released onto the PC?
Yeah, if or if it was like an Xbox exclusive and you only had PlayStation and you really want it on the PlayStation, or a game that would like maybe suit a certain console more than anything else, like if something would have worked on the Wii or something. I don't know. What do you think? You got any?
Honestly, one of the ones which I wouldn't mind actually doing is the was it Mech Assault Lone Wolf?
Ooh.
Lone Wolf 2, because that is only an X-Bone.
Yeah, well, original Xbox. X-Bone is a different thing. But yeah, I mean, I've got Mech Assault 2 somewhere on a shelf. No, I've got the first one. I've got the first one on a shelf. I don't have the second one. But yeah, I can fully agree with that. That would be a very fun port to do, and I think that if they did it as a port onto even the newest Xbox things. Oh, the Beard Buzz on the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, my dude.
We miss you already.
Yeah, I think that would work if you put it on like Game Pass. Like I know that Nintendo and just to a lesser extent. Sony are doing sort of retro-ish games. Well, Nintendo are doing retro games. Sony are doing as retro as they can get with PS1 titles now on their PS Plus program, which is the fucking pricing of that is fucking weird now. I've actually cancelled my subscription because
it's gone all sideways.
Yeah, I don't understand it. They've got like 3 tiers now, I think. I'm not into it. And if someone's got a spreadsheet and can explain to me what I need, because I've only got a PS4. I don't need to pay the full whack to get like all your PS5 shit. I'm not interested in that. All I want is the free games every month, which was brilliant, even until fucking recently. They gave us the latest FIFA game. Along with a couple of other games last month, and that was fucking great. Honestly, I have missed having a football game that's good because Pro Evolution's killed itself.
It did kind of punch itself in the face.
It did. It tried to go free to play to like do a microtransaction filled hellhole, and they just basically stripped out the soul of the game, which is the reason why I picked it over FIFA. It was always the arcadey, fun version of football. And they just basically committed seppuku.
Zolstein!
Yeah, Zolstein was fucking brilliant.
He will be very, very displeased.
He will. So, other news that I actually heard whilst I was in Warrington. We were just chatting about stuff. I had to check it out because I wasn't sure myself. I was like, I would have heard about this. Apparently, Konami have bought the FIFA license that EA basically lost by refusing to pay more money. So the next FIFA game is going to be made by Konami, which means the next PES is going to be the next FIFA game.
Yep.
And that's
unless they're turning into FIFA Pachinko.
I mean, I just hope they're not going to try and continue their fucking eFootball bollocks. I hope that failed enough for them to rethink and go back to, you know, the drawing board and go, oh, okay, people liked it how it was. Let's just make it how it was. And they'd better put some fucking polish on it this time, because if it's the same game as it was 2 years ago, that's not going to cut the fucking mustard.
No, it's
But the
not.
problem is, I don't think Konami are game developers anymore. I don't think they make games anymore. I think they are not interested in making games anymore. And I'm very skeptical about them being given this license.
They'll find somebody.
I don't know. They acquired a developer, but it's for, like, you know, all they've done is like mobile games. I'm just like, well, this does not fill me with confidence, guys.
FIFA Mobile, yo.
Yeah, but I think it was. I think it's quite funny anyway. I just find it amusing that EA has lost the license because of the dickheads, and I'm kind of gutted that like someone like 2K didn't get it. I mean, I know that 2K aren't fucking perfect by any means. They have basically forced Rockstar to ruin GTA.
2K exists on wrestling
Yeah,
and basketball.
exactly. Yeah, so I think I think they probably would have done a good job for a couple of years anyway. But they're the only player big enough that I could see them paying the money. Other than I'm actually surprised that Konami wanted the license, because as I say, I don't think they have any interest in actually developing good video games anymore. So
Could
it's
this be their road to retribution?
I doubt it. I think it's going to be more like a case of Konami are going to basically out EA and make it even more fucking microtransaction heavy, and it's just going to be a shite, awful mess. But that's just cynic in me. It could be good.
It's
Just, you know, Konami just need to, you know, go back to their roots. Remember what, you know, made their games good, and do that rather than what they did last year. So that's basically my rant on that.
and just hire Namco Bandai. Ah, brain.
I think Namco would be a good name for it.
Namco
It's
Bandai.
still an amalgamation of the two. I think it's Bandai Namco anyway.
It is,
Yes.
I believe.
Yes. Okay. I think that's
Not the horrible butchering that I've just done.
Namkai.
Namco Bando!
Bando! Oh, dearie me. You're a wrong 'un, Badger. You're a wrong 'un.
My brain ain't working how it used to.
My brain don't work right. I've just gotten rid of that fucking lovely detail I had there. That's a mistake. Oh well. Can't win them all. I might have to put a little bit of oil on that just to re-emphasize that detail. got this colour here a little bit splodgy.
Yeah.
On this shoulder, so I'm going to need to try and iron it out a bit. The more layers you put on, the flatter the colour gets, and it's lovely. However, it does mean that you're more at risk of ruining the edges that you've... Every time you paint over something, the slightly sloppier it gets. Unless you're very fucking steady-handed like Badger is. And
Not
I'm
as
not.
steady-handed as you think.
You're steadier-handed than me, mate.
But what I do is I do just go over things again and again and again and again.
Yeah. It's kind of how I do, but I do a lot more mistakes, I believe.
So, body done.
Okay. Lovely stuff, right. Right, I think that's all the yellow done. Until I fuck something else up and have to go over it again. But there you go. That's us. Right, I need red next, I think. Lovely chill episode, just hanging out and tidying stuff up. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? So yes, here's a list of all of the big things for me anyway that got announced at the State of Play event that happened last week. There's a remake of Resident Evil 4 coming.
HD remastered.
It's going to be a full remake, just like the 2 and 3.
Ooh.
So it's going to be in a slightly different engine, and it's going to play it's going to probably play a bit better, because it was a little bit awkward to control.
Well, most Resident Evils are, but that's just down to the tank control.
Yeah, well, I don't. Did it have tank controls?
Oh yes, where you stopped, rotated, and shot.
4 did. Did it?
Yep, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't remember 4 that well. You might be right.
It essentially 4's the one with Leon in, isn't it?
Yeah, you got the chainsaw dude chasing after you.
Yes, because it changed in 5.
Okay.
To a slightly more action-based one.
Yeah.
And then obviously 6 it went full on action boy.
And that was when the series sort of deteriorated heavily. And then 7 kind of brought it back.
Oh yeah, 7 brought it back into the fold.
So yeah, so that's an interesting one. As I said before, Stray I'm so excited for. I will be playing the shit out of Stray when it comes to PC.
Magical backpack cat man.
Exactly. I just wanna be a cat or roam around, see and climb and explore and be a cat. And I want there to be a dedicated meow button.
Well, like a car horn.
Yes, if there is not a dedicated meow button, I will...
Worst game of the year.
Yeah,
1 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
What you need, right, is a dedicated ability. Instead of Ubisoft with the towers and things like that, what you do is you find certain locations where you just push an important object off a ledge.
Just be a dick.
While the owner is staring you in the eyes, you just like hammer the meow button, and then just knock the thing flying.
Now you're just describing a cat version of Untitled Goose Game, and I am there for that. I want that game. The fact that hasn't happened yet is, I think that's an indictment of the games industry. I don't think that. I think they're just showing their asses there by not doing it.
No, it's always done by indie people. So you just got to wait for such majestic things.
Yeah, it's something that Devolver Digital would probably do, I reckon. That'd be good.
Is that because they already did like Goat Simulator?
Did they do? Was Goat Simulator them?
I think it might have been because they were in between games and they were testing out the physics engine.
Oh, okay.
And somebody had like leaked that they were doing this thing, and they were just like, "It's just a physics engine, guys," and everyone was like, "Oh, give me this thing!" And they were like, "Okay then." I know because I've got it.
Yeah, I also own Goat Simulator. I think
Because it was a case of that we went, "Oh my god, this is genius! Let us have it."
Yes, and it was fun for about an hour.
That's all it needs to be.
Yeah, it's just an hour of little fun.
Rolling a boulder into a barbecue.
Yep.
Done for the day.
Turning your goat into a Satan goat.
Licking the trucks that go by on the motorway.
Yep. Bouncing on a bounce castle on a trampoline so high you end up in space and lick a spacecraft.
That as well.
And then you get taken on a magical journey by a UFO. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Anyway.
And the game is like 400 years old now.
Yeah, it is. It's fun to derp around on, in the same way that like the proper GTAs were.
Oh yes. I know they remade, speaking like GTA-based things, and derpery.
If you're gonna say GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, don't, because they.
No. They did Saints Row.
Oh.
There was a Saints Row redo.
Oh, okay. Oh, hang on, that's a reboot, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's the reboot where the humans turned more millennial, and it's they're trying not to be as edgy or crass.
Swinging around big old dingly dongs.
Well, they're not swinging around to big old dingly dongs. That's the point.
That's what they need to do. They need to do more of that.
Yeah, but they decided they wanted to try to make the game more serious, and I was like, well, no, we have GTA for that. GTA is the slightly more serious Saints Row. If you try and go more serious, what's the point? What's the point in you?
What is going to replace it?
I don't fucking care.
brand new IP.
Oh, I don't know about that. New IPs are a risk that developers just aren't willing to make these days, I think.
And if it's like a Saints Row sort of like remake kind of thing, a brand new IP-ness.
Haha.
See what I did there?
I see exactly what you did there. I needed a microscope to see it, but I did see it.
Maximum level of adult conversation.
Yeah.
Totally not immature.
Yeah, so that was a thing. That was Resident Evil 4. Yeah, that's straight. Spider-Man Remastered. The new Street Fighter's apparently got some open world gameplay.
I wonder if they've done what the like. Do you remember the old Mortal Kombat one, which was sometime after? Was it? It wasn't. It was Deception. That was it.
All right.
You sort of had a pseudo open world where you.
I know. Yeah, it was. That's where you unlocked all of the stuff, wasn't it?
It was before they made the crypts, the big thing for the games, and you just wandered around a big story land, and as you fought, you would unlock shit.
Yeah.
Wonder if they're going to do that, and
Maybe.
you could go like to the Air Force base and fight Guile.
Yeah,
And let's do kick-ass music.
it's either that or they do like a proper open world version of like Tekken Forces mode, which turned like Tekken into like Streets of Rage. That'd be cool. They had the Tekken Forces mode in one of the later Tekken games, not in the last one. I think it was like Tekken 6 or 5, one of those two, and they had a Tekken Forces mode in that, and that was fucking cool. Where you're running around a level, and you had little fights with little spots, and when you came up to it like another proper character, it'd go back into like normal Tekken mode.
A new challenger appears.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I don't have to worry about me microphone making noises when I'm shaking my paint now. That's good. So I can just shake away. Shaking it. There we go.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your paint pot.
Exactly. There we go. I've got a little bit of gold. Guiana's gold. I just need to brighten the gold on the Aquila on the third guy's chest. Just need to get as much of that paint off as possible because it only needs to be like a little bit, just so I'm not like painting over the. I don't want to recolor it. I just want to add a glint. Still want the brass colour to show through slightly. Man. There we go. Fucking perfection, that. Lovely. Right. Let's see if the gold is fine on everyone else's. Yeah, yours is fine. Yours is fine. Yep, all good. That's a nice easy job, that one. The gold.
Perfection.
Perfection. The PS5 is getting a VR Resident Evil Village.
Ooh.
So you can play Resident Evil Village in VR. But only on PS5 apparently.
I thought it was already supposed to have a VR variant.
I don't know.
From the get-go.
Was it? Because apparently it didn't have on the PlayStation. Don't know. But apparently it's going to have it now, so that's good.
Well, if they open that up, that'll be an awesome thing to see again.
Yeah.
Because then you'll just get close-up views of Lady Dimitrescu.
Well, yes, that will definitely happen. 100% will definitely happen. Apparently there's a bit of gameplay of the new Final Fantasy game.
Which one's that one?
Final Fantasy 16.
Is that one its own thing, or is it another MMO?
It's its own thing. They announced it like 4 years ago, and they've got some gameplay video of it now. Because you know, Square Enix like to announce games more than they like making games.
Yeah.
And so they've actually made a thing apparently. Square Enix they are. I have mixed feelings about them recently. Very deeply mixed feelings. Because like on one hand, Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake were very, very good. But on the other, I really don't like their insistence on NFTs as a thing, and the fact that they sold a load of companies just to do NFTs, which I'm hoping they know that they're not going to be able to do it now. Well, good evening, Mr. Stricken. How are you, my dear sir? My dear fellow.
We have reached 666, and the gentleman in question appears.
How is the Stricken today? All good? Lovely stuff. Yes, we are painting the Warhammers, as we usually do here.
As is the usual.
Yeah, Monday nights equal Warhammer. We're just getting all this sorted. And by the way, Badger, I never gave you your reps.
No, you didn't.
I did not. And now I'm stuck on another colour, so I owe you 5 reps, is it, so far?
Just 5 reps.
Just the 5.
For now.
Yeah, so...
Perhaps I will have to implement punishment reps. Oh, I can't. I do not have the dollars.
You don't have any bull dollars?
Do not have the bull bucks.
Oh no. Yeah,
To
are you
punish you for your
enlisting?
transgression.
Are you enlisting your girlfriend to do this for you?
No.
Are you wanting to put reps on?
I think
if you
you
want
are.
to put reps on,
I think you are enlisting someone.
I'm totally not enlisting anybody
This is
to punish you for your transgressions.
this is heresy, right here.
I'm pending cobists.
Oh,
Whispers into the void, good sir.
Dirty heretic scum!
oh yeah. My with my new microphone, I can do very weird voices now, very effectively. I can ASMR you to death if you want.
ASMR, you say?
I have that. I have that functionality. Don't don't force me to use it on you. Oh, fun! She's put the reps. Oh, god damn it! Pain Club, yes. Well, it's Pain Club, not Pin Club. It's a little stricken. There you are. It's fixed it. It's fixed it. We're just going to finish using this colour and then we will get right on to Pain Club.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is the point, ladies and gentlemen, where Paint Club becomes Pain Club. Where the chat gang up on me and make me do the reps. Make me do the exercise that I sorely need but desperately don't want to do.
Sorely need, but aggressively avoid.
Yes. Okay. I believe that's tidy enough for me, apart from this little bit here. Shit! The paint dried on the brush. Minimum, I've had to put more than I want on. Okay, here we go. Spiffy! Right, there we go. It is done. Now I need to check how many reps I owe. There is 5, 10, 15, 20. 20! Just 20. I was expecting more. There we go. Just wait. Soon. Okay. Hooah! Moving back. Getting the thingy-majiggers. Wait, there you go.
Don't knacker your desk like you did the last time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, get off him, 18, 19, 20. Whew, there we go.
I'm impressed at that minor brief pit stop partway through to just tell the dogs to stop.
It was just literally Bear just sniffing with his face. Also, what are you doing there? What's this? What are you doing? Bang. Little doggo. A little rub on his chest. Right, so I believe, apart from the Crag Blue, this is done, this model.
Nice.
So it's your little dab of McCrag. And then I think you've got all three of these in a nice place. Oh, that's Dark Reaper, that's not McCrag. Where's McCrag gone? I've lost McCrag! There we go. You're a little blur. I don't know how long you've been blurry for, but you are. Mr. Badger.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
Thanks for that, Luke. Playing drums on the couch.
There we go.
You sorted it.
As best as I can.
Nice.
Speaking of the dogs doing things, that was one thing that has occurred.
Oh yeah.
The Doge currently has not the cone of shame, but the donut.
Oh, not a Doge nut.
An inflatable donut instead of a cone because she chewed a hole in her butt.
Oh, that's not nice of her.
That she really pulled all the fluff out.
Ouch.
So she's relegated to sadness.
Yes. But it's for her own good.
It is very much for her own good.
Yeah.
And the thing that I've noticed is that she has actually stopped chewing and licking entirely.
Oh, that's good.
Or at least while she hasn't done it while we've been here. But I think she's probably about that.
Yeah, she's probably like, if I try, they'll get me. They'll get me with the dog nut.
Apply more donut.
Yes. Alright, I have got this here, so I'm just gonna move my camera so it's turn the autofocus off. Whoop. There we go. So there he is. He has now been
Wheeled. He's a bit too close, Dave.
Yeah. There he is. He's a lot tidier than he was. He doesn't look like he's been dumped in oil, and he's looking fine and spanky. There we go. And I've done a couple of little tidy ups on the other models as well. This fella here, looking shiny as ever. It's a little bit on there. In fact, I think that's just water. Yeah, just fucking water. Because he was the closest to the water thing. And there you go. He's looking quite nice, shiny dude. Hey Tigru, how's it going? And we got the commander dude who every time I paint someone else, he gets a little bit tidier.
How do, Tigru?
He's got the glow on his plasma gun, which honestly I think I might try and tidy up at some point. I don't know. But there he is. The commander dude being a leg end. Haha! And there we go.
Does that mean he's a foot soldier?
Oh! No, he's a fist soldier. He has fisting to do. Alright, so that is that. And we're only an hour and a quarter in. So that is good. We're halfway. Literally halfway. And I can begin dude number 4. So let's see what we've got. Fisting, okay. Imperial fists, man. We fist imperially here. None of that metric shit. How are you, Tigger, anyway? I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Right, I think it's these bits now. Yes.
Oh dear, why brain?
Why brain?
No, just trying to work out the differences between imperial and metric fisting.
Oh no, Tigre's favourite booby streamer got banned again. Oh.
Was there too much booby?
Apparently so. I've never had a want to watch that sort of thing. There's proper sites for that sort of thing. Right, 7 and 8 goes with 9 and 10, and that's about there. Sweet. You know, they do kind of keep the pieces that you want together on the sprue, so all of this section here is a dude, basically. So they kind of keep them in the right place for you, so you kind of can see what you're doing.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Sometimes not so much. There was a lot of side boobies. Well, you'll get none of that here, I'm afraid.
Dave wears full t-shirts.
Yes, and if there were, it'd be called moobies. So there you go. We don't.
The capital moo.
Moo! Oh dear me. Right, let's get some yellow painted on this. So I've got all the interesting painting done early doors, and now it's on to the slightly uninteresting sprue painting stuff. Dogs are way better. Exactly, man. Dogs are better than boobs. Allegedly.
In certain circumstances, yes.
Yes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Final Fantasy because I really enjoyed 15. I was skeptical on 15. I didn't think I'd like 15, but I think it came free with PS Plus 1 month, but I was like, well, fuck it, I might as well.
It was like a really, really weird one, though. It was almost as if they went, okay, right, let's just do big open world Final Fantasy, but offline.
Kinda. I don't think the offline bit was like anything to do with it. It was like they basically went a whole different way than I'm used to. Like I hadn't played a proper Final Fantasy game since 10. You know.
And you never played one at 10. Because 10's shit.
Oh, 10's good. Leave it alone.
What?
I will fight you. I will fight you. 10 is a good game.
I'm gonna make a noise here, right? I'm gonna make a noise.
Are you gonna go ha 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 ha?
That is exactly the noise.
That was in the first fucking 10 minutes of the game.
Exactly.
And you probably turned it off as soon as it happened, and you missed a very good game.
I didn't turn it off as soon as it happened. I got to the second bloody place where you can summon the Eidolons, and then I turned it off. Which is garbage, and so was the bloody floaty underwater
Blitzball was a fantastic minigame. I loved that game so much. It's not my favourite by any means. I mean, fucking hell.
You know, it was better. The
What?
skip rope game on number 9.
I never played number 9.
Well, there was a rhythm skip rope game, and it was better than Blitzball.
A Blitzball was good. Fight me.
I will. I'll add it to the list of Dave's Destiny. Likes Final Fantasy X.
I really enjoyed it. It was good. And also, Final Fantasy X is currently playing on the playlist. Overworld, which was a fantastic fucking tune. It's the Black Mages version with a female singer, but you know, it's a fucking good tune.
Of course it's good if it's a Black Mages bloody doing it.
Yeah, but the actual song was even better, in my opinion. But I can't find the original, and I suspect that it's by an actual artist, so I probably wouldn't be able to put it in this playlist. At first I thought it was Dimmu Borgir who did it, but I must be mistaken. Because I haven't found it.
Also, I don't think Dimmu would, like, really care about Final Fantasy.
Well, I mean, they care about money, and Square Enix pays well. But yeah, so it's all good. So Final Fantasy X was a good game. We have concluded that. Conclusively concluded that. Unanimously.
I'm out of reps. I'm out of reps.
Final Fantasy 15 though was a surprise. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it. I probably need to go back and play 12. And I think 13 was also a proper Final Fantasy game, wasn't it?
Yeah, wait, 13 was the one with lightning in, wasn't it?
Probably, yeah. So I've been...
That one was really odd.
Yeah.
Because then they had all the bloody summons for, like, vehicles.
What?
It's like weird, like Shiva was like a huge ass motorbike.
Nice.
And it was like some crazy like Transformers bullshit going on there.
Okay.
I'm true. It looked cool as fuck, but it was a bit like it threw you a little bit.
You know what? I never played them, and I think it was because they came out after I'd traded my PlayStation 2 in for an Xbox One. An original Xbox, sorry, I can't call it Xbox One. Fuck off, Microsoft. Name your consoles properly, you twats. But yeah, I need to go back and play them.
Yeah, 13 was the one with lightning in, and yeah, they had changed. I mean, it was like almost like a pseudo open world action thing. 12.
Yes.
I liked 12.
Yes.
It had like almost like a Monster Hunter sort of map layout.
Now,
so you'd have your HUD.
Yeah.
Your hub, sorry, and then you would have certain map areas that you would run into.
Did it have a Monster Hunter gameplay loop? Or is it just the map layout that took inspiration?
It was generally just the map layout that they took inspiration from. Because what you could do is on certain map areas you could find where the summons were.
Yeah.
And you had to fight the summons on certain map areas. So you didn't just get them. You didn't just get given them like willy-nilly. You had to go out and actually punch them in the face.
Now, okay. That's interesting you mentioned Monster Hunter, because I feel like Square Enix are really taking inspiration from the Monster Hunter series with their Final Fantasy games recently, because Final Fantasy 15 had a very, very heavy Monster Hunter
vibe to it.
Yeah, vibe to it in terms of its gameplay loop.
Didn't they have like the bounty system?
Yep.
Where you...
The people in the game, in the towns, would say, all the side quests were basically go and hunt this monster, basically. And that was some of the most rewarding gameplay loops, a gameplay loop I've ever had. I think JRPGs specifically are really good at delivering really nice gameplay loops that you can jump into for like half an hour, but will keep you hooked for a whole fucking day if you're not careful.
Yeah, it's consistent gameplay.
Yeah, Dark Chronicle did that with the procedurally generated dungeons. You could just nip into a dungeon floor, complete that shit, and finish if you wanted, but you were not gonna. Come on, you were there for hours.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Exactly. And I feel like the monster hunting in Final Fantasy 15 did the same sort of thing. And the little side quests were very, very well designed. The map with the various different locations for like hunting things and bases to go in and clear out. It was a very good game, and it took a lot of inspiration from a lot of different games in various different genres. I think Metal Gear Solid got some inspiration in there as well. even like the base clearing mechanic was like, that was very Far Cry-ish.
We all know that base clearing mechanic sort of either sprouted from the first Mercenaries or Just Cause.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, so they borrowed a lot of things, but it somehow feels like it belongs in the one game, if you know what I mean. So they've and the driving is, it's not necessary. You don't have to drive anywhere, like yourself. You can because you're a prince essentially. You're royalty. It makes sense to let someone else drive for you, and you can just enjoy the scenery while someone drives. The characters are fucking brilliant. I kind of hated them at first because it was like boy band on tour.
Well, aren't they all just a bit like, bro? I know this, bro. Totally, bro. Let's do this, bro.
At first, you think that's how it's going to play out, but then you sort of get to know the characters a bit better, and then
it turns to bro.
Nah, it's each one of the characters is like a very distinct type of bloke. You've got your very serious bloke who ends up he's sort of like a teacher, I guess. He's the one who does all the cooking, and he's like a very serious chef. You've got your photographer, who is basically the young, obnoxious guy who does a lot of energetic screaming a lot. And then you've got the tough, silent one, who basically is just a big chonk. Just a big hench.
Always with the hench.
Yeah. Sorry, I need to let the dog out because he's locked in. Ow.
He's about to poo.
Come here. There you go. Hooah! The wakes are creeping across the floor there. Right. So yeah, that's that. I really dig it. The story, it starts off really slow, but it's actually quite. It gets really
in-depth eventually.
Yeah, it gets really, really in depth. I think it's well paced. Eventually, it's one of those games where you have to play like kind of a good 6-7 hours. It's like you have to get like 6-7 hours into it, then it starts to like really gel. If you know what I mean. I can't stand it when games do that, but honestly, once you get into it, it is worth it. Yeah, it does the standard Final Fantasy thing, where the end just goes fucking ape shit. At the end, it just doesn't make any fucking sense until at the very, very last second when they sort of pull it together.
When it reveals all.
Yeah.
And by that point, you're like, why did the apocalypse happen? God damn it, what the fuck?
It's like, what the fuck just happened? Let's just say it escalates really fucking quickly towards the end.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're hunting monsters 1 minute, 10 minutes later, the apocalypse has happened, and like you're just like, what the fuck? When did that happen?
Like bacon sandwiches, and you're like, what?
Oh man!
Tell me, please.
So yeah, it does that standard Final Fantasy let's do mad shit now trope. So that's fun. But I'm keeping it deliberately spoiler free because I encourage everyone to go and play that shit because it's fucking good. Stick with it for the first few hours when it.
Honestly, because I am a person who doesn't necessarily care about game spoilers, if there's a game that interests me, I watch the playthroughs that people do.
Oh, right, okay.
And thus I kind of know what happens in the base game of it. But mostly I just watch the dudes kick the crap out of the adamantite tortoise.
Yeah.
Which is like ridiculous because it's got 450 billion million HP.
Yeah, I never bothered with that one.
I That's because it just bobbles around the.
That's one of
It
the.
just bobbles around the woods.
Yeah.
I think it's actually one of the optional bounties.
Oh,
where
yeah,
if you go to like a burger stand in the middle of the desert, they say, "Oh God, kill this thing before it flattens the town," and it's bigger than the town, so you can understand why.
Yeah, I mean, most of the bounties are optional, and the fact that I did all but pretty much a couple of them, just demonstrates just how fucking addictive that bounty system is. Like I got properly into that shit. I fucking loved it.
Also, if you love noodles,
Oh yeah,
there's all of the advertisement.
yeah. The European version of the game isn't quite as far gone as the Japanese version is.
Or is it just hula hoops and Pringles?
No, it's got the cup noodle adverts, but it's not massively over the top. Whereas I believe the Japanese version of the game is fucking atrocious with it.
Every single place you turn to, there's a huge billboard with like, cup noodles.
Yeah, but there is actually a quest fairly early on in the game where you specifically have to go and get the ingredients to make your own version of a cup noodle. And when you make it, the one of the characters is like, "Oh, it's not as good as the cup noodle."
It's not good as the ones you could buy from the store.
Yeah, and the
Like, shut up! I'm the king. Get the hell out of here.
and the chef character's fucking devastated. He's like, I worked so hard on that. Oh no.
Nothing's gonna taste like a pot noodle except a pot noodle.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't get all the additives in natural ingredients.
Yeah. I found the way the summons worked in that was kind of interesting, and they carried it on to the Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm not sure if you've played that one yet.
Wasn't it the whole case of when you like summon something, you turned into it?
No.
And did everybody bug? Oh wait, no wait. Which one was that one?
The Final Fantasy. Okay, they did the same summoning system on the Final Fantasy VII remake, and basically, summons popped up when you were struggling. And depending on how the battle was going, depends on which summon decided it wanted to volunteer itself, essentially. And yeah, basically, it's like a panic button if you're struggling a bit or the battle's been going on for a fair amount of time. And
So it's like, let's tag him in, and he just
comes
drops.
and fucking lays waste to every fucker.
It's like
Yeah, and similarly to how you said, was it 11 or 12? A lot of the summons you do have to go and actually meet and fight to get them. So that's interesting.
I like that kind of thing, that they don't just turn up in a box somewhere.
Yeah, it's
like some guy like Gerald's bloody family photographs, and oh, by the way, here's just how much Destroyer of Worlds.
Yeah. Oh, look, a shiny pebble. What's this? It's Ifrit. Ooh, shiny.
The Demon of Fire in Grandma's cookbox.
Oh god. Just going around, rustling around in Tifa's drawers, and you find a Shiva. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I knew she was cold.
Yeah. The Did you ever get Quetzalcoatl on
Yes.
Final Fantasy VIII?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fucking dodgy one. You had to equip like steel as an and you had to steal Quetzalcoatl off the first like mini boss, or you'd never get it.
Yeah, there was only one place that you could get it, and it was that one. Oh no, it wasn't Quetzalcoatl. It was Pandemonium.
No, Pandemonium was a different one. You had to do it on a different mission. Quetzalcoatl was the first boss. You know, the little spider robot.
Oh yeah.
Little spider robot. You had to steal Quetzalcoatl from the spider robot.
Because I know there was a one later where it was the same thing with Pandemonium.
Yep.
Because that was one of the fights against like the special agents, the big tough meaty head dude.
Yeah. No.
And his missus.
No, I will fight anyone who says that Final Fantasy VIII is bad, because that is my favourite Final Fantasy game. That's my favourite JRPG of all time.
I wish they would do like a proper high definition remake.
They would have to do what they did with the Final Fantasy VII remake, because they apparently they've lost the code.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they don't actually have the code. Final Fantasy VIII is objectively not good. Snow, I know where you live. I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna fight you. How are you doing, my dude? Welcome in.
Even after what you've said.
No, I would never actually do anything to Snow. He's one of my favourite people in the world. He is objectively a good dude. How was Slam Dunk, by the way? I know you went over to Leeds to watch a shit ton of bands. I hope you had a good time.
I've already had about 7 or 8 people on my bloody watch list and things like that, spamming stories of Slam Dunk, so I kind of know it. They look pretty decent, actually. But
nice. Bands were great. You had a boss time. Fan-fucking-tastic, dude.
Nice. I just go all the way back through all my friends' images, and I just see Phil in the background.
Yeah, the prices are robbery at those sorts of things. You're looking like, with inflation, it'll probably be like £8 for a fucking burger or something, and that's not even a quarter pounder. Well, it's not.
£8 for a picture of a burger. for the
thought £12 for, it's with chips. But yeah, that's still fucking shite, that. Christ on a bike.
Especially for a burger van burger.
Yeah, burger and chips. Probably not even a good burger. 12 fucking quid.
I mean, not even Dodgy Derek's would lure me into buying things for 12 quid.
Oh, burger van. Hell, man. That is that's too much money for a burger and chips. That's like that, you know, that gourmet burger place, Byron Burger. That's like, even I think that's about what they would charge for it, and that's a much better burger.
Like Five Guys.
Yeah. Like Five Guys is cheaper than that shit.
How much did they pay you?
He was at a festival and he paid 12 quid for a burger and chips.
At a festival?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, bro?
That's all. He was there for fucking 3-4 days. He had to eat.
For 12 quid?
Yeah.
I bet it was the. I bet it was the fucking best burger you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Gotta be the best burger he's had in his life.
I hope it came with a blowjob, bloody hell. Jesus.
That's what the special sauce is.
Oh, it wasn't, unfortunately. Oh, well. To be fair, you go into that sort of situation knowing that the prices are going to be fairly extortionate, you know? But even that, like, I was expecting 8. I was ready to like hit the roof at £8, but fucking 12.
Chomping at bit, you were like, oh my god.
Yeah. You get 12 fucking burgers from McDonald's for that. Oh man. Yeah, that wouldn't actually be a bad plan. You get 12 burgers from McDonald's, and because they never mould, just fucking pack them all in your bag. You're sorted for burgers then. They'll never go off. They never go stale. They'll just sit there forever in your bag.
In your supply bag.
Yeah. Can't bring food in. They search you. Oh man. Oh, do a Cartman and have Asperger's.
Essentially, they only have to search you for like alcohol reasons, but obviously, if you've got additional food and things.
Yeah, they're not going to let you bring food in, are they? Because they want you to pay the prices, don't they? That's how they get you. They're bastards. Just have a friend like launch a satchel of burgers over the wall. drone something into you. I'm sure you could use drones to do that shit.
Until they like fire the pigeon nets at them.
Just do a discreet drop off and then a run. Yeah, wait until Amazon's drone technology gets good enough. Festivals will be using the anti-air guns, anti-drone cannons.
Just probably coming on, I think it was like the bloody dam busters. Just searchlight, just looking for them.
Where's me?
I'm loving it.
Dun 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 dun. You're going down. Right. If I can get the base coating of this model done before we finish the day, I'll be much better. Yes, yes. I've actually made a lot of progress in the last like 20 minutes. I'm just going to put the yellow on the backpack and then we're ready.
See, the issue I've got now is that I've got a lot of things which are wash. Like they're washed, so I'm gonna have to wait for drying. However, there are some things that I can paint.
Yeah, you can start on. Okay.
With the way that I've done these, the generally simple paint scheme, it's actually paid off.
I mean, yeah, keeping it simple is a good rule. I always ignore it because I like little details in my models because I'm insane and I like to hurt myself. Only doing painting. Never any other way. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why. I like the having little accent colours everywhere, basically.
It's nice to have that, to be honest. I mean, I have kicked myself in the butthole plenty of times going, oh, I'll do it this way, and then like 4 hours later when I'm only halfway through a model and I'm like,
Right, is there anything else on this? Oh, here's one. Another thing that got announced at this thing was they showed a gameplay trailer of the Callisto Protocol, which looks like it's going to be a Dead Space alike.
It is kind of like a Dead Space alike. It is a space-bound. You're supposed to start off in a prison.
Yeah.
And there's like a massive like viral outbreak, like a mutation that's going around, and you're one of the prisoners.
Yeah.
And you're essentially there to escape.
Yeah. Get out of jail free card sort of situation, but like then you might die of like
zombification.
Yeah. So good news, bad news situation for the prisoners.
It's like, hey, the door's open, but wait a second.
Yeah, it's a fairly well done premise. But
Jimmy don't look right.
Yeah, it's a fairly well done premise. But you know what? If it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that looks like it's gonna be good. I never really got on with Dead Space, although I played some Dead Space on in my Halloween stream last year. Last Halloween, and I fucking enjoyed it. And I don't know.
Dead Space 1 is amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking spot on.
Can't argue with that because I played it and I really enjoyed it.
Dead Space 2
is
still super good.
Yeah.
Dead Space 3 gets ruined.
Yeah.
However, the big thing that I liked about Dead Space 3 wasn't obviously they went a bit more slightly sort of actiony with it. However, Dead Space 3 is primarily a two-player game. Because in Dead Space 3, things happen differently to each player.
Oh.
It plays out differently. So, I mean, when it first came out, me and Richard played it.
Yeah.
And what happened was we were going through like a series of tunnels, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we got attacked by the necromorphs. Well, I got attacked by the necromorphs.
Uh-huh.
And what Richard saw was me flailing around like a psychopath, shooting bullets off. He's like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "There's dudes everywhere coming from the ceiling." He's like, "I can't see anything, Patrick." And I'm like,
yeah. That sounds really fun.
So there are really, really cool bits in it.
Yeah,
but
it's a nice idea.
You've got to get over the fact that they decided to spoil it with like action microtransactions.
Yeah, that is.
Because that's what it first started to go into it.
Yeah, I wonder if like future releases of it, if they've ever like remastered it with like a trilogy pack or something, and I wonder if they've ever fixed that.
Visceral got ground up by Unichronic Arts.
They did, yeah, you're right. They're apparently making a remastered version of the first Dead Space, but
it's not going to be Visceral.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Well, that's a shame.
It is.
If they ever did release like a trilogy pack, even if it wasn't Visceral doing it,
it would be worth getting hold of.
Yeah, and especially if they actually made some tweaks to the game, which like it removed the need for the microtransactions.
It was also one of the ones which had the DRM. Luke, stop biting your nuts.
Luke, stop it.
I just watched the legs slowly go up.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hang nom nom nom."
Yeah.
I found that sort of like owning a dog myself has kind of allowed me to spot these things as they're happening.
Yes.
It's like something suspicious is occurring. Find the animal.
I can usually hear them, but I've got my headphones on at the minute, so I can't. I've just got video game metal blaring in my ears.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy, indeed. Black Mages, yo. So good.
I need to actually look for those on the Spotify and add them to my playlist.
You do? I believe they're on there.
Yeah, I think they are. I'm sure I've seen a few of them.
Yeah, it's one of those artists that like it comes and goes. I think. I think the Mad Capsule Market and No Means No is another one of those as well. One of my favourite bands, Failure, have just pulled a load of their music off Spotify.
They might be going on tour with it then, because I had that with Clutch.
Alright, okay.
I had a ton of stuff on it for Clutch, and then all of a sudden it disappeared practically overnight, and they were actually on tour with a lot of the stuff that they had. So I was like, I'm okay with this. I'll just wait until they've gone off tour again.
Oh, good news, bad news then, I guess. I might be able to go and see them.
Well, it instantly sort of stuck all the stuff back on my playlist the minute they stopped.
They have moved everything to Bandcamp though, so I'm not sure if it's a permanent change. Like maybe they want more monies, a better share, a better revenue share.
Probably.
Yeah. Bit of a plug, everyone. If you enjoy the little interludes I have in my breaks, you can find them, and you can chuck us a couple of quid on Bandcamp, and you can get them and download them and keep them forever if you want. Yeah, I have a Bandcamp page. It's the link is below. So have a little look, check it out. You can listen to a fair few stuff for free, so it wouldn't be a waste of your time if you enjoy that sort of thing. And I have Beardbow basically broke me. I don't know if he's still around or if he's still on the lurk properly. But oh my god, he challenged me to make a metally one. The system I use now, for love nor fucking money, I can't get a decent guitar sound out of. So I've bought a lead to go from a computer to my guitar, and I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get my guitars out and actually fucking play into the thing. But my main problem with that is I'm really bad at keeping time on the guitar. On bass I'm alright, but on the you know, with riffs and stuff, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to like record really short interludes and then repeat them. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like just dot them about, just so that every bar starts on a bar. I'm sure you know what that means. What I mean by that sort of thing. Because otherwise it'll start to go out of sync really fucking quickly. So yeah. I used to play a couple, in a couple of little shitty bands, but I was never very good.
Dave gets all of the calls. Shitty, were we?
No, they knew they were shit.
Except Josh and the Balls.
Oh, Josh and the Balls is fantastic. I think I played keyboard on that, on Josh and the Balls more than anything else. It was Josh that did the guitar work.
What about them amazing vocals?
That was a joint effort. But yeah, I did we did a bit of writing, and it was largely unacceptable. Though I will say I did listen to the Making of Snowden, which is the album that Josh and the Balls did, in one take, and I am actually really proud of that. That's fucking fun. It's one of the funniest things I've ever heard, and it's only funny to me. And if I released it, no one else would find it funny, and I know that. But I fucking love it. Like, I think every couple of years I'm just gonna break that shit out and just die laughing for like, I think it's like 45 minutes or something.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of it.
Yeah. Some fantastic characters came out of that, such as Bellendu. Voice Dr. Jones.
Oh, he's coming in your bumhole.
Exactly. See, Badger knows because I sent him a copy of it.
I know, I still have that copy somewhere.
Nice. A professionally made case as well. Oh.
Damn right.
Lovely piece of cardboard, slightly folded. Yeah, so that is, it's one of the things that I'm proudest of that no one will ever hear. Because I'll be cancelled immediately. Right, I need to somehow paint this right. Shock horror. I actually need to do something properly. Trying to get this right first time, just so I don't have to fuck it up later.
That's it, I'll get it right first time so I don't mess it up.
Exactly. That's the way to do it. Need to add a little bit more water, but not too much, because otherwise the paint will be useless. Ah, fuck. I think the paint's useless. I've added too much. It is black though, so it should still go. I completely fucked it up. It's fine. I'll have to go over that again. Okay. What else needs a black? This needs black.
You know what? This one has gone over ridiculously quickly.
Which one?
This session.
Oh yeah, it has. To be honest, I think I've gotten quite a lot done in the time we've had so far. And we usually go 2.5 hours, don't we? So
That was the tendency when we started at 6:30, yes.
yeah. I think I'm gonna need a new blob of paint because that's it's got so watery that it's starting to make a mess wherever I put it. Which is not ideal. Crikey, right. Trying to get black out of a white brush. It's a pain in the arse. But you gotta do it, otherwise the paint will dry. And you'll ruin your brush.
And this is why I kind of have cellulose thinner.
Yeah, and it works on synthetic brushes, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I thought I was going to knacker me brushes with it, but it did work on it.
There you go, top tip everyone, cellulose thinner. It's the one.
You still have to be like very light with it though.
Yeah. Okay. Next blob, where are we? Up to 9 o'clock.
About 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Do you want to go on till 9:30, or do you want to keep it a short one this week?
Yeah, we'll run a short one.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to try and get the black done here, and then I can. I'm only going to have one more colour to do on the base coating before I stick this dude together. No, you guys are my background! Well, Stricken, if you want to hang out after this, I can be on my Discord, and we can have a little chill. And the same goes for everyone else, by the way. If anyone ever wants to hang out, just pop us a thing. My Discord has a hangout channel, and we can chill, play some games, talk some shit, and it's all good. I've been using that a little bit more the last couple of weeks, and I am tempted to do a bit of a television watching, maybe have a movie night or something on there. Maybe just a music night, because I know that Mr. Beardbow does his music streams. I don't want to get into that because I want to keep my VODs available. Because I know that Fraggle does like to watch my VODs the day after.
Just to see what hijinks you've gotten up to.
Yeah, because he'll head off to bed, and then he'll be like coming on the next day to watch the VODs. So if I started putting actual music in my streams, that would go away very fucking fast. But yeah, I think maybe Discord's the right place for that. That sort of thing, for me anyway.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I may have gotten these to a tableable state.
Nice. I wonder how that's going to go actually, because I have been thinking about it a couple of times. Just like, what's Beardbow going to end up doing? What And I'm using when now. I don't think it's an if. I think it's when Twitch decide you are not allowed to stream fucking music live. We will just fucking mute you, or ban you. I'm worried that that's going to happen, and I'm thinking, if for Beardbow it could be a case of he'd have to go to smaller channels, smaller bands, and just like feature the smaller metal bands, and that could work. Because then they wouldn't be published by anyone who might get litigious and shit. But I think it is going to be it's got to be a concern for anyone who's
actually a DJ or a. hot sauce, but not too much, because my ass will be on fire.
Yeah. Sorry, just doing me pizza order there. So yeah, anyone who's like relying on streaming music as revenue is going to have a bad time. And I worry for some of the streamers that I know. Mainly Beardbo, because he's like
A boss.
the nicest dude in the world. And I don't want them to take that away, because it's a really good stream.
And he's really starting to get into the swing of it as well, so
Yeah.
to cut him off now would be a bit of
I know,
a
it's...
shitter.
I think it's inevitable, and I don't know how long it's going to be. It could be months, it could be years, it could be weeks, you know, because they've only just started implementing the policy, really. Because I know that Rich said he got a slapped wrist, didn't he, the other day?
Oh, he got tons and tons of stuff, and it was just one stream, and they just absolutely hammered him with 3 separate.
Yeah, and you can have you can have your channel banned for that. If you get 3 of them in a row, and so I'm just like, yeah, how is everyone going to cope with that? I mean, I know that he's gotten around it by just disabling VODs. That's not something I can do on this channel, but I don't know how long that's going to be a workable option, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because
before they start just going, "Oh, you can't do it regardless."
yeah, because the music industry is not going to be sated with that. They're not going to be content until no one is using their music without paying for it first, you know. Because the music industry is greedy. Greedy.
Do 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 do.
Okay. I believe that's done there. Oh no, need to do that more. Whoop. Okay, so I've got the black bits there. Just check everything here.
Speaking of black bits, I've been very diverse with my heresy.
Oh yes.
Working different skin tones, yo.
Ooh. Very nice. It's nice that they've actually got new, different skin tones now. Because I know that back when I used to collect ultramarines, there were 2 skin tones. There were white and very white.
Yeah.
There's
in between that,
Keslev and the Elven one.
Oh, elf flesh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then now they've got like 50 different shades of white and a couple of shades of grey. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, this is cool, I guess. Right, there we go. That's all the black dot.
50 shades of green skin.
Oh yeah. That would be a 100% erotic as fuck book.
I think they've already got something like that.
Oh.
For like 50 Shades of Grey Orc.
Okay. I bet it's not what we think it is.
It totally is what we think it is.
Oh damn.
Dude, the internet exists.
This is very true.
Fantasy erotic novels exist.
Oh. Kinda want to see them now.
Okay, here we go.
No, don't bring them up here.
No, out of context. What I meant, here we go, is here's...
I was gonna say, I happen to have a bunch of them here.
Behold my collection. But now, dirty cultists. Heresy is afoot.
Heresy is afoot. Let me put Magico on. I think it's
5
that
dudes
one.
in
That's
one
me.
go. This is my version of 5 guys.
Fucking hell, that is five dudes in one go is fucking good. That is that a record for you on this stream? And it's it's probably the shortest episode we've had as well.
One of the shorter episodes we've had.
Yeah.
I now have these guys pinned pinned down for the colour schemes, which I can use. There is a little bit of touch-up I need to do on one of them with a shoulder pad, but that's going to take me, like, no time at all.
Yeah. Let me just
Clean
my paintbrush.
Oh, you can change it back to big screen.
I've done.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot to do that last week, didn't I?
Yep, and we sat here for about 5 minutes staring at something.
I think it was me. You were staring at me whilst we were just chatting away. It was very rude of me. Very rude of me indeed. Right, that brush is clean. So I will put it onto my screen. And I will show you. I just need to get rid of these sprues because they're like right in my way. I have the sprues, but I've got another dude basically painted there. Ready, he's at the point where I'm nearly ready to stick them together, so that's what we're going to do next week. Righty then, let's just autofocus away from me. I'm going to try to get these dudes standing next to each other on my hand, but this is potentially they're all just falling over on top of each other.
Hello?
I need a thing. I'm going to use my my paint palette.
He fell over again.
Oh no! There we go.
There is a bit more touch up on these guys that I need to do.
All right, here we go. 3 dudes on a paint palette. I have pretty much finished them all now. I think there's a bit of mascara issues on this fella here. I'm actually really happy with this guy's. Is this the guy I did today? I think so. Or is he the one with mascara? No, he's this guy. I'm very happy with that. With the eyes. First time try, and I got the eyes pretty fucking spot on. Look at that shit. Very fucking clean. So yeah, there you go. Got the sergeant we did a couple of weeks ago with his plasma pistol gun thing. I don't know if it's a gun or a pistol. I think it's a pistol.
It's a pistol.
Yeah, and he's got his fist of justice with the fist thing there. We've got the fist motif on the shoulder there. And this Spod 2 that I did this week, finished off this week. We got Spod 1 that we did last week. And there's his backpack doing things there. I like this new backpack that they've got. I like the extra details. It's good. So anyway, let's put us back here. And whilst I do a couple of shout-outs, Mr. Badger, why don't you tell us about your channel?
Well, if you give me a moment while I just do this last little bit of touch-up. You can join me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 12 PM British Standard Time, where I will be doing sketching and gaming and painting models maybe. I'm a relative sort of variety streamer, so what comes and goes comes and goes. I should be getting back onto my Inquisitor Martyr playthrough on Wednesday, so you can join me for that.
Yeah, I always miss your Wednesdays because I'm in the office Wednesdays, so I usually watch your VODs afterwards, the day after. So that is Beardbo's, that is Firepower Badger's channel. Check him out. He's as you can see, he's a sound dude, and one of my favourite people in the world. Here is Beardbo Baggins' channel. Check him out. We've been discussing music and all that sort of thing. So Mr. Beardbo Baggins is your go-to bloke for metal. I think he's streaming on Wednesday, and I think he said Thursday as well, but he is lurking, so not sure. He can't confirm that, but definitely Wednesday, 8 o'clock, I think, at UK time. And I'll give a shout out for another. Just needed to make sure I spelt that right because it's a weird one. There you go, Mr. Wabbalabalam. He is a fantastic streamer and someone who has really inspired me to stream more and more and more and go on. And he is currently playing Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate, which is a fucking great looking game, and I'm so jealous and I want it. I want it. I want it. So go check him out. He's a boss streamer. And yes, you can find me definitely on Wednesday. Me and Stricken will be playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. We'll be convoying. Anyone who wants to join us is free to do so. It'll be an open convoy. There will be some alcohol, presumably, and it will be fun.
Bring your own truck.
Yeah, I may stream tomorrow, I don't know. I need to squeeze some Dark Souls in, because I know on Saturday all I'm going to want to play is Civ, because I want war. Anywho, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I hope you all enjoyed your stay, and hope you have a good time. See you next time all. Ta-ra.
Toodles.